Hello, I'm Dima and you're in my integration channel. So in this video, I would like to explain you how you can separate your translations from the code and allow other people to work on them and then fetch their work like translators made their job and you can fetch it back to your code. So for this, we will use Phrase. It's like a translation third-party platform technology. But first of all, let's check how translations generally works. So for example, I will go to this web shop and you can see the menu and items are in English. When I click to icon to change language, it's immediately changed and the new locale Portuguese is reflected in the URL, as well as menu changed and items changed, so everything is translated. This can be achieved by implementing different internationalization techniques based on the library or frameworks that you are using. So in this case, in Next.js, you can find tutorial how to do it. So we can see some middlewares are needed. And as a result, you will have like en.json and let's say nl.json or pt.json based on amount of languages that you're using in your project. So also you can look for this good website, internationalizationnext.com. So yeah, they have also an example how to use localization as a service. And in our case, I would like to show you how we are using phrase.com. So let's begin with a simple empty repository. We use GitLab. So I've created a empty, very basic project in GitLab. And let's go to Phrase and login. So here you will see this Phrase TMS. I will attach a video to it. So in Phrase TMS, usually translators are working, and we are interested in this part like phrase strings. So here I will create a new project like Dima demo. Main format, I would like to use JSON. And main technology, JavaScript. So yes, saving. Setup. They propose me to set up languages. I would like English, and in my case, I would like to add Dutch. Okay, create languages, upload file. So yeah, I can choose a file. Use existing language, English. And I think that's it. We don't need any text, anything for now. So I would just import. Everything is fine. So yeah, looks good. Back to overview. So finish setup. And we already created and initialized the project. So I would like to do some project settings like pre-translations. I would like to enable everything possible and mark them as unverified. So save. That's cool. Let's go and do integrations. So here you will see different possible options. So it's job synchronize, phrase orchestrator, API, Jira, Zapier, Slack, Sketch. You can sync it with design tools like Figma. So I'm not sure what is this. So we have in context editor, webhooks, GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, and some advanced text master integration. So we use GitLab, and I would like to configure and add one GitLab sync. So I'm selecting the project and Dima demo. So it asked me for repository access token, and you can go to the repository, to setting, and create access token. So I will use it temporarily. Add new token, Dima demo, expiration date June 11th, like June 12th. Yeah, so it will be developer, and I need only API. Okay, create access token, copy the value, enter it here. So I will revoke it, so don't worry. GitLab repository, now it can see this repo. And so this is what I can explain you in a diagram. So the flow will look like this. You will develop some feature, merge it to your pre-release branch, and then you do import to the phrase, and phrase execute pre-translation, so automatic translation, and you can export it back to your repository and then merge to your pre-release branch. In my case, I would do it with main branch, but yeah, you can create something like develop or whatever branch where you will be running tests and do your stuff. Also, in parallel, you can involve like people who can verify your automatic translations. So to have more advanced and better translations. Okay, so I select only one possible branch main, and let's try to do auto import, save. Here it is. So we have this demo project, and for now, what I would like to do as well, I will go to this project and go to project settings. I would like to use API and project ID, copy it, and let's go to our Visual Studio. So I inserted here to project ID, and as well I can do the same with languages. So edit language, API, copy language ID, and for another language do the same, edit language, API, copy, and insert it like here. So this type of .phrase.yaml you can find in documentation, and and you should specify like your target language. In my case, it is English, so it's source and target language is like Dutch, but you can use other files. So now when you have entered those like IDs, you can push to the repository and add git commit and do git push. Okay, so I've pushed it to the repository, and let's go to integrations. Okay, so my new Dima demo integration, edit. So what I would like to do, I would like to validate, so it can already see the like YAML file that we just modified, and it validates it and says that configuration is valid. So we have URL, go to your GitLab project in integration settings, and like make synchronization. So once you push to something to GitLab, Phrase will know about it. Okay, let's go. So it says go to your integrations and right integration settings section. So it's, I'm not sure, yeah, add new webhook. So you can use this URL. secret token. I'm interested in push notification, and you can filter like branches that you want to listen. So yeah, add webhook. That's it. So now let's try it in action. So for example, I do another field description. So I add a description and like this. So I push to the repository. So let's see what's here. Okay, added description English. And now let's go to the repository, save. And less than a minute ago we see that last import happened. So that's good. Let's go to the project. Yeah, so languages, English. We can see that new feature description is here, which is perfect. And let's see what we can select target. So select all languages, apply, and we see that it is automatically translated to Dutch. This is perfect. And let's go to the integrations back. So I don't like actually how navigation is organized in Phrase, but everything else works pretty good. So let's say I am preparing release, and translator informed me that everything is verified and translated, and I can just click this button, export, and go to my GitLab repository to merge requests, and here the merge request is automatically created. And you can see that new feature description is added, so you can just approve it, delete source, approve, merge. Yeah, that's it, and we are done. So when I will go and update my repository, now in empty nl.json, I will receive this file, like new feature description. For some reason we don't have title. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but yeah, you have seen that the description is working, and basically that's the idea how you can export translations from Phrase to your project. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.